Right guys, welcome to a very sunny Sunday. We're at HCR. A few Honda updates today. But let's look at those Beamers first. Oh shit. Damn. But yeah, it is a Honda day today. Alex is up in his EK as well. Looking very different from what it used to. People were asking for a video on this. Did you see the comments?
Yeah.
This, you don't want to see a video on this. It's for sale?
He wants rid of it, yeah.
Alright, there you go.
SIR.
What's that mean? B16?
Yeah, but it's import, SIR.
Import. Buy me now. Who do they need to speak to if they want to buy it? How much do you want?
It's my mates, he wanted £1,000 for it.
£1,000, come and buy it. Let Pete know if you want to buy it. There you go. Easy.
Manual transtop.
Manual what?
It's been converted to manual roof, you know, it was electric transtop, but it's been converted to manual.
So I brought a lot of Chuck's parts along with me. Pete's painted the tailgate and the bumper, but if you notice, there's a slight difference in the paint. That's because although the car looks red and you'd have thought it'd be Milano red, the car's been repainted in the past and it's not Milano red, so...
Rained on our parade.
Yeah. Never mind. It still looks good. It still looks like a car. Like from this, it passes the 10-foot test just fine. Yeah, it's looking good in here now anyway.
Just need to get them reapported.
Yeah, it's coming on. Oh yeah, of course, the wheels. Might recognise those wheels. Right, let's have a look at this roll bar then. So the bar that's on at the minute, where's my torch? So the roll bar that I've got at the minute is just a standard DC2 one, and I thought it'd be 22mm or 21, being a UK spec car, but the bar that's on it's actually 23mm, which is interesting. I don't think it's ever been changed. The guy who had it before me never modified the car, so a bit strange to find a 23mm roll bar on there. But the one that we're putting on, so the bar that we're putting on is the 24mm, and also adjustable, so you've got adjustable drop links. Obviously everything's new as well, all the bushes are new. I've never actually done the bushes on this. So when I was complaining about understeer last year, probably should have done the bushes on my roll bar, but never done them. But I thought, why not? Enric and Josh run this bar. This is 24mm China bar. I thought, why not? For the sake of 80 quid, when it comes with all new hardware, new bushes and a new, you know, obviously a new bar, thought I'll give it a go. So hopefully the old one comes off nice. But if you've ever worked on a old Honda, the back end, they're always rusty as shit, but we'll have a go. Hopefully it'll be alright. Right, it's actually coming off not too bad, to be honest. This side's a bit of a pain because of the exhaust. I imagine the metal's all been getting hot and shit from the exhaust because I've obviously got a 3-inch system on there and it's not designed for it. But yeah, this side's been a bit of a twat. Last side was pretty easy, but yeah, nearly off. It's very, very hot there today. AG. Oh shit. Right, well that was going a bit too well. I managed to get 3 of the bolts out, no issue. I thought this one was a bit stiff, so I was going kind of like back and forth, trying to be real easy on it. And then it just went real easy, real fast. And yeah, where's it gone? And yeah, then that happened. So we need to drill this out. Right, so despite the snapped bolt, I've got both bars here with me now, so you can not see the difference at all. They look exactly the same, I know, but this is 1mm thicker, or maybe 2. But also got all the new hardware, of course, and the adjustable drop links and stuff. There's also 2 different settings on this roll bar, so we can have you know, 2 different stiffness settings. So, well, the idea is when it's raining you can just knock it off to a softer setting, but in reality I'll probably never use that, but hopefully we'll be able to find a setting that works nice on the road. Obviously if it's too stiff when I put it on, I can knock it down a step. These bushes, to say that I'd never changed them, and these are the original ones that came on the car 5 years ago, are in surprisingly good condition. There's nothing wrong with them at all. No tears in the rubber or anything, real solid. So OEM is best, I guess. These drop links I did change them, but they're not nothing fancy. This bar is actually going to go on Chuck's EG now. Well, not now, but in the future. So good news for him, that's a 23mm bar, so that must be off the 98 spec tag. But this car is a funny car and I don't want to start a big internet discussion about it. So this car is a Type, this is Type X, but because it's a UK car and it's one of the run out ones, it did have a slightly different engine to the other ones, and maybe this was part of the changes as well, but I don't know. Right, so what I'm going to do now is get the drill out and try and get that bolt out, the one that snapped over there. If we can drill the old bolt out, we should be able to get a nut on the end, because it's a captive nut anyway, so hopefully we can work something out. It's pretty common for that to happen, what's just happened today, so I'm not too surprised, but it is a bit shit at the same time. But oh well, at least 3 of them came out, just the last one to drill out. So it's fucking boiling as well. Have I said that yet? How hot does it feel?
Real fucking hot.
Yeah. Right, I'm getting right to the limits of Engineer Dan's technical ability here, but getting there. Can you see? Started drilling the hole. It's coming along slowly. Managed to tie up the exhaust out of the way just enough so I can get the drilling square. Yeah, it's coming together. Just taking a while, and it's still very hot. Look at Chuck's EG, it's coming along. It looks so nice already. Looks very familiar, but good all the same. Really need to decide what to do with this one. It's just too nice as it is. I'll get... Sorry to turn this into a BMW thing, but let me just give you my thoughts, just so you can all hear me out. So as you all know, I am a Beamer geek, and the fact that I've got an E46 M3 in such good condition and such original condition is making it quite difficult for me to decide what to do with it, to be honest. Because, you know, obviously M3s are legendary around the ring. They're it would do anything. If I want to make it a drift car, I could make it a sick drift car. If I want to make it a sick track car, I could do that. You know, it's a blank canvas, and it's mint and it's original, so I don't know, but it's just so nice. I mean, the indicators are horrible, I know, like the depot indicators, I don't like them. I did buy the ambers, if you remember. It looked absolutely sweet on the ambers, but they didn't fit because this is a screw type, whereas the pre-facelift ambers, they were push type. It's all a bit geeky. If you've got an M3, you'll know what I mean. It's a bit of a twat to try and get ambers for a facelift car. But side on, looking sick. So I don't know what to do with it yet. I'm just kind of enjoying having it, and yeah, being able to drive it. But yeah, we best head back inside, get this sorted out. I want to try and achieve one thing today. If I can get that roll bar on, that'll be one thing achieved. Right, I'm actually recording this on my phone, so hopefully you can see alright. But managed to drill through the hole, and I've even managed to tap the thread. Ta-da! Look at that. Now this is a metric size, however, so we're going to have to use a 13mm bolt, which I know is blasphemy on a Honda, but hey ho. Well, I've just tested the threads now with a bolt, and it works, and it's in there, and it's tight. So much so I can't get it out with my fingers, but yeah. So that's a relief. That's quite an easy fix. So now we can get the new bar on and get it all set up, hopefully. See, Josh is painting his engine bay. It's looking all nice and fresh. It was painted before, but I think I just want to freshen it up a bit. He's also patched the hole on this side, if you remember him cutting out. I can't remember which vlog it was, but he cut a hole there because it was originally going to be running those big tyres and aero and everything like that, but Nurburgring changed his life, so now the car's going to be a ring tool, as I've said before. He's got his radiator in. He's just off now to get his gearbox, but his engine's down there and that's done. You can see he's got his sparkly valve cover back from the powder coaters. Honda Motorco one from an FN2. Skunk 2 Ultra intake. And obviously there's a lot of fancy shit going inside the engine, which probably best if Josh tells me and I put it in the description or something, because I can't remember. But hoping for some decent numbers. Drag Cartel 3.2. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so he's hoping for about 300 horsepower from this. At the flywheel, not at the wheels for the Americans. Should hopefully do it. Right, that's the bar assembled, so now I just need to put it on. There's my old one. That'll be going on Chuck's car, like I said. But this one's mine. That's fancy. Josh has returned as well, and he's currently putting his box onto his engine. Hello Josh, how you doing?
Hello.
I claimed that your car was going to be 300 brake earlier, is that going to be true?
Yeah, something like that. It's near enough. 290, 300, 310, I don't know.
Right, you might notice the bar's not on the car, it's on the floor. That's because I've had a little issue. And it's something that we knew about before, but I was going to see if we could get away with it. Basically the brackets that this kit comes with, these are funny little bush look with like a ridge on one side and then it slots into there and whatever. But what that does is it lines up with here, and then on the car you've got one of them each side. What's happening when the bush is on, it needs like an extra 3 or 4 mil one side. So what we're going to do is the plan. I'm going to use the original D bracket, which is a good job that this bush was in good condition, because it is. I'm going to reuse that. So this is a different kind of bush where the bracket itself will hold the bush in and everything fine, so we don't need this. So we're going to cut these off on both sides, and yeah, just go with the OEM D bracket, and that should be sorted. Right, that's both those off. Just gonna give it a quick flap down now. I made a bit of a mess of this one, but there you go. Just give it a flap and give it some black paint. It should be good as new. Obviously just without the ridges. Right, so that's the rings off the end of the bar. Looking good. Just going to give it a few minutes to dry, and then we'll get it back on. Obviously I'm now not going to use this kind of bush, I'm going to use the OEM bush like I said earlier. Probably would have been a good time to get some Powerflex ones, but it'll be alright.
K24 problems here, like.
Something?
K20 you don't have an issue. It's fucking literally like 19mm taller or whatever it is.
So Josh has almost got his engine back in, and I've still not done the anti-roll bar, but I'm getting there.
A few moments later.
Right, it's finally on. So that took a while, but we're in there. I just set the drop links to kind of 90 degrees, like Josh says. They want to be 90 degrees with the control arm. We covered this before, but I don't know, maybe we need to look at adjusting them in the future, but it's all together, that's the main thing. It's a shame we couldn't use those fancy brackets that came with the kit, but at least we've got that fancy shiny lower bolt there. Looking good. My threads worked, so yeah, not a bad job all in, I guess. These are Function 7 lower control arms, if you're wondering who's going to comment. I've had them for ages. This Beaks bar, I've had that for ages as well. But because the bolts are so rusty, when I put them in I cross-threaded one of the bolts, so I'm a bit scared to take it off, so it's probably going to stay on. But it matches my coilovers, so it's alright. Should we go see what Josh is doing? Is it in?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, that's the China bar fitted, so 24mm, straight from eBay. If you're wondering why I've done this, Alex is running one outside, absolutely fine. Josh is running one, absolutely fine as well, and Enric in Spain, he runs one as well. And because I was getting so many understeer issues last year, I thought I should probably refresh that end of the car anyway, but thought why not upgrade it while we're here, and for the sake of, I think it was about 80 quid delivered, so bargain. But I guess we'll see how it works first. Looks beastie without the inlet on. Well, the inlet thingy, what do you call it? Chamber? Plenum. Nah.
Wait, no, I haven't got my good valve cover on there.
Right, Josh wants to show you his new valve cover. So I'm going to click and it's going to appear. Are you ready for this? It's a magic trick. Wow, that looks well good, Josh. Well done. We need to get it out in the light. It's almost on the floor. It's on the floor?
The back.
Wow. That's the first time in months. Sweet.
Don't have guns anymore either.
Sorry David Bowie, but copyright's not worth it. Got a few DC2 updates as well for you. I've sold my doors. They're going to a chap I've known for a long time in the Integra circles, Ben. I'm going to have a drive up from down south somewhere, and I'm going to be swapping some OEM doors and some money for these ones. Totally complete OEM ones, you know. I've got some OEM ones down there somewhere, can you see them? But they're all butchered and made lightweight, because like last year it was all about the lightweight, but this year I just want my car again, so hopefully we can get it back out before summer's over. And yeah, what else have I got? I've got a carpet, all the interior stuff. What?
Same dreams as me.
Same dreams as you? What, get it out before the end of summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully. Got some new mounts coming as well from Innovative. Something special with those mounts as well, I'm looking forward to getting them. Should be getting some stuff from Hybrid Racing soon as well. Not sure when, but hopefully soon. David's very busy at the moment playing with his M3, so he's not had much time for me. But you know, I can understand, M3 life is good. Just put my tools in the back of here, hopefully they stay secure. They seem pretty secure, but I'll just have to go easy on the roundabouts on the way back. Right, that's all done for today. So I hope you've enjoyed me struggle fitting that in roll bar. It only took so long because I keep doing these videos and stuff, but hey, whatever. So we've got the roll bar on, we've got a few more jobs to do, probably next weekend. Gonna be doing the valve clearances, changing the rocker cover gasket, and yeah, eventually those tie rods, if I remember the key next week, which I'll try. So yeah, that's it. So Chuck CG is just awaiting some front hubs, and that should be sat on all fours. I think Pete wants to repaint it though. You know, we talked about the paint difference earlier. He's not too happy with the paint shade, but I think Chuck will be alright with that. I don't think he'll care.
It's not even the same colour.
Yeah, it's alright. Who gives a fuck? It's not that bad.
You won't care.
I don't think Chuck will be bothered, but maybe Chuck will be bothered. Right, so I'll see you in the next one. I don't think I'll be doing much this week. Car stuff, so if I get bored though, I do want to make a video just for the Integra, because in a couple of weeks time I'll have owned the Integra for 5 years, so I might do like a video on that, but I know it's going to be so long, it's going to take so many hours to do, but I might do that, but we'll see. I gave up my Saturday yesterday and did the drifting vlog, so I hope you've watched it. I literally started the vlog at like 10 o'clock and didn't finish by 1 AM, so yeah, that was a long day yesterday. So hopefully you've watched it and you liked it, because I really liked the intro, so hopefully the intro came through. It's not the normal music that I normally pick, but I really want to use a Kate Bush song, and that remix was seemingly copyright free. Sorry if it's not, but it seemed to be copyright free. I've not had a claim through yet, so hopefully we're alright. And but yeah, back to the Integra video. Might be doing one, don't know, we'll see. Time to go home. I really like this old school welcome message you get on the M3 on the sat nav. I don't know if modern cars do that as well, but it's pretty cute. Should we, do you want to hear an M3 start up? Why not? So fresh, so OEM, so clean. An Oasis. Right, so I'll see you in the next video. Right, Josh wants to show you his new valve cover. So I'm going to click and it's going to appear. Are you ready for this? It's a magic trick. Wow, that looks well good, Josh. Well done. Nice one.